Hello, welcome to day 14, week 2. We've gone through a couple weeks of yoga, 15 minutes a day. It's nothing, right? We're going to take it easy today, go into a little bit of a yin style, and we'll start off in our standing mountain pose, Tadasana, and let's get both feet evenly rooted through the mat. We're going to get that breath nice and steady, smooth, even diaphragmatic. We're going to start by interlacing our fingers into a ball and placing that under our chin, right into our throat. And we want to start off with our elbows together as much as you can anyways. And as we inhale, we're going to come up for 6 and bring our head back, letting the neck open up as we come up. And then as we exhale, we'll come down for 6 again and bring those elbows back together. We'll do this 3 times. Whenever you're ready, let's stand nice and tall. Feet are nice and soft. Knees, hips are soft. Elbows together when you're ready. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows together one more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whole neck is open. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let it go. Now that our breath is nice and smooth, let's stand at the top of our mat. Feet are hip width apart again. And we're just going to give our hips a little internal rotation by bringing the knee into the chest. We're going to ground through that right foot. Bend up that left knee. Focus on a point in front of you. Feel those roots growing into the mat through that right foot. Interlace your hands, place it on the shin, chest is open, roll those shoulders back and send the knee into the chest. Let's start to really squeeze and open up those hips, the thighs. Hold and breathe. Use that 6 to 6 breath. We're giving ourselves a bit of external rotation, internal rotation, balancing it out in the next pose. Slowly release. Let's ground through that left foot and bring that right knee up, interlace the hands. Let's go over the shin again, roll the shoulders back, chest is open, send that knee into the chest. Breathe deep. Release. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Gazes forward, hands on the shins or at the tips of the mat. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Let's step back to our plank. Roll the shoulders back. Chest is open, gazes forward. Exhale, slowly lower down. Elbows point back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's get that nice long spine, and let's raise that left foot up into the air. Let's bend the knee, stack the left hip on top of the right. Really reach that toe back, opening up, and send the left knee forward. We want to send the left knee forward, and we want to have a straight line from the knee to the hip. I'll just turn a little bit so that you can see here. We want that straight line from knee to hip, and we want to relax that right hip down. Right leg is nice and strong. Let's hold here in the pigeon pose, really getting that external rotation, counteracting that internal rotation we just did with the standing knee to chest. Let's hold it here, roll the shoulders back, chest is open. We don't want to be sitting on that left heel. We want it to be in front of our pelvic area. Keep relaxing the shoulders, keep relaxing the hips. Breathe deep. If you'd like, you can send your hands on the back of the hips. Relax the shoulders, opening up the chest, the elbows point back. You can go for a little back bend if that's available to you. Just hold and breathe. Either pigeon or swan pose, yin terms. Beautiful decompression of that lower spine. Also, great hip opener. Now we're going to lean over to that left side and bring that right leg around. And we want to send it all the way around so that the knees are, if you can, on top of each other. It doesn't have to be completely on top, wherever you're at. Just keep relaxing and sitting on both sit bones. We don't want them to be lifting, so if you have to adjust your legs to maybe have it a little bit over, that's totally fine. In shoelace position, we're going to hold and breathe here. Maybe now you feel that right hip opening up, whereas we just felt that left hip opening up in the swan or pigeon pose. Let's hold and breathe here in shoelace or in cow pose, cat-cow. Breathe deep, keep relaxing into that right hip. We want that chest to be open. We don't want to be leaning forward just yet. Move back. Now that both hips are a little open, we're going to bring the hands forward and slowly, if you can, bring, without those sit bones coming off the mat, try to lean it forward. You'll feel that right hip opening up even more, getting that decompression of the lower spine. Hold and breathe. Slowly walk it back up. And let's come out the same way we came in, leaning on that left hip, sending that right leg around, and let's come up to all fours. Maybe you feel that release, that new flow of blood, fresh oxygenated blood flowing through that right hip. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Let's roll it back. Curl the toes, down dog. Now let's do the opposite side. Let's send that right leg up into the air. Bend the knee. Stack that right hip on top of the left hip. When you're ready, let's send it through. So the right knee is in a straight line from the hip. We want to square up our hips. Nice, long spine. Relax the shoulders back. Chest is open. Keep relaxing into that right hip. Breathe deep in the one-legged pigeon or swan pose. Keep those even diaphragmatic breath. And again, if you want to place your hands on your lower back, right above those pockets, roll the shoulders back, chest is open. Give yourself a little back bend if you'd like, bringing that gaze up. Hold and breathe. Now again, let's roll onto the right side of the hip. Let's bring the left leg around to place the knees as close to each other as they can in shoelace, and then we send that left hip down. So both seated bones are on the mat. Let's hold and breathe here. Feeling another part of the hip opening up. Relax your shoulders. Breathe softly, gently, smoothly. Let's open up those hips just a little bit more, shall we? Let's start to walk the fingertips. Keep both sit bones on the mat till our chest comes forward. You might not reach your knees all the way just yet. Go wherever you feel comfortable. Honor where you're at. You don't want to push it too hard to put too much pressure into the knees. We want to be going from the hips here. Hold and breathe. Maybe one hip feels tighter than the other. Observe what's occurring in the body. Notice where the tension lies. Let's slowly inhale it up. And again, let's lean on that right side to bring the left foot around. And we'll just do a little windshield wiper to counteract those hip openings, those external rotations with a little internal. Always creating balance in the body. We're going to cross our legs. Shoulders come up. Right hand goes onto the left knee, left fingertips behind us. Inhale, open the chest. Nice tall crown through the spine. Exhale and twist towards the left. Breathe deeply, giving those internal organs a nice squeeze. Get that digestion going. Exhale, release, left hand, right knee, right fingertips behind. Let's inhale, open the chest. Exhale, twist. And exhale to release. We'll end with a little cow face arms, which would go with that shoelace legs, but we won't combine them today. We'll do that another day. We want our right arm to come up. I'm going to do it from behind so you see what I'm doing. Left arm bends off the back to reach for that right. Fingers, if your hands don't reach just yet, it's totally normal. Just try to reach for it. If you have a ponytail, you could hold on to that. If you have a strap, even better. And keep sending that right elbow up. Hold and breathe. Nice long spine. Beautiful release for the shoulders. Right arm comes up, comes back down, both arms down. This time the left arm comes up. Reach behind with that right hand. One side's always more difficult than the other one. Reach for the hand and the elbow comes up. Hold and breathe. Left arm up, right arm down. Place hands in prayer at heart center. Let's thank my body and spirit for allowing us this practice. Namaste. I hope you've enjoyed a slower paced Yin style yoga, and we will be back to the flow tomorrow. Namaste.